both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Anthony Davis. Irving is out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Washington in at the 3 spot. Wembanyama against Gafford. Just 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. And Victor Wembanyama gets the 3.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Now, here is Irving. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Pass to Vassell. Spurs working the ball around now. Wembanyama left side. Barnes with it. Picked up by Davis. Fires the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Now, Vassell following the 3-point attempt by Anthony Davis.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Washington, that's good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far.
When a pick like that is questionable and it creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
It's tipped. Davis kicks to Thompson. Over Castle, and there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Davis.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catch has defined Klay Thompson.
Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. Releases. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Well, what do? If you play up on Kyrie, he'll go by. If you back off him, he'll pull up. Pick your poison. Doesn't matter.
Shot to stop the run. Anthony Davis with the rebound. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Irving against Vassell. And stolen by Wembanyama. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Fox kicks to Vassell. Here's Castle. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Barnes. Latrey. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, with that deep stroke, I like Barnes' ability to switch between the 3 and 4 spots. 2 distinct things in terms of spacing on the floor and the requirements of the jobs.
Irving for 3. Washington finds Irving. Vassell grabs the board.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is 1 of 1. Hey, thank you for the report. Now, here is Irving. And here's Davis for 3. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. And here's Barnes for 3. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 1. Shoots it. Thompson for the triple. Doesn't go for it. Here's the cell.
Players under video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed. 2 reviews.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But
At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Spurs lead by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Irving. Then there's Christie. Then it's Derek Lively. And it's Marshall in at the 4 spot. On its way from Irving for 2. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Irving's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Dallas. Ball against Irving. Chris Paul, and that's good.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And Fox gets it to go.
Wow, Fox hitting them right back with that aggressive take.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Now, CP3 knows every string to pull on the offensive end. What a pretty pass.
They grabbed their own miss and finished off by Lively.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And a deep 3 from Irving. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Paul. Then for the Mavericks, Daniel Gafford comes in for Derek Lively. And it's Klay Thompson in for Christie. Pass to Sohan. Here's Castle. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And it's off from three-point range. Mavericks trail by 3. Dinwiddie kicks to Thompson. Gafford passes to Irving. Offensive rebound. Dinwiddie finds Thompson. On the 3 off target. San Antonio leading by 3. Barnes outside. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Thompson inside the line. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. San Antonio's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Here's Castle. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Vassell comes in for Keldon Johnson. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Fox. Then for the Mavericks, Davis is checked in for Marshall. Washington comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Williams in for Kyrie Irving. And the basket by Vassell.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Davis kicks to Washington. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Barnes can't get it to go.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Davis looking for an opening. Fires at the elbow. A rebound by the Spurs. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of the game. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. The kick out to Barnes. Pass to Paul. Puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Paul's got 6.
And Paul doesn't lack confidence taking those long triples. And with results like this, you can understand why.
Goes up from the top of the key. The shot misses.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
To the inside. Over to the left wing. Barnes with it. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Santa. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
23. Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player, always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Well, Daniel Gafford has carved out Doris a role in this league with his hustle, his intensity, and his rim protection.
All of those things you just mentioned, Kevin, are skills. He plays hard on both ends. Gafford can defend the paint. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to run the floor. Listen, figure out how you can fit and do your job.
Thompson passes to Irving. Thompson a screen on Fox. Irving kicks to Thompson. On the wing, Thompson for the tie. Rebounded by the Spurs. Fox with it. Guarded now by Irving. Nobody near Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Barnes has got 6.
Yeah, spot-up shooting, one of Barnes' really strong suits offensively.
Gafford finds Thompson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And here's Washington outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio, leading by 5. Here's Vassell. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Outside Irving. To the wing on the left. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Drains the 3-pointer. He's got 9.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's his scoring. Right there, it's his passing.
Here's Fox. Pass to Castle. A 3-ball. That shot missing. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And it's Washington missing. Spurs shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Lets it go with a 3. Sinks the triple. And the Spurs lead by 5.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
Thompson for the triple. And on the way from Irving for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition.
Thompson from long range. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Castle. Back to Vassell. Fox passes to Vassell. From the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Vassell's got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs. Screen by Gafford. Now here's Thompson. He's got 9. And here's Davis for 3. The kick out to Irving. Pass to Thompson. And here is Davis. They get it back. Now here's Gafford. Thompson outside. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
A 3-pointer is right on target. And now it's an 11-point Spurs lead.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Fires from deep. And there's Wembanyama. And the assist by Fox. Wembanyama's got 6. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Pass to Champagny. San Antonio again missing. Here's Christie. Misses the 3. Hacked on the shot. And he'll have 3 chances at the line. That one on Davis.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
And he makes all 3. Devin Vassell has been on display for the San Antonio Spurs. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Kyrie Irving. He's out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Derek Lively is out there with Christie. And it's Marshall in at the power forward. Pass to Champagny. Kicks it out to Johnson. 3-pointer. And Lively pulls it down. Mavericks trail by 17. Irving with the bounce pass. Fox with the steal. And the Spurs pushing it up now.
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. The shot's good from Christie.
What a find by Spencer Dinwiddie. Defense keys in on him, and he decides to make the nice pass.
And it's Sohan missing.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Christie can't make it. Spurs leading by 16. The wide open look here for Fox. No good from outside. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. The shot's good from Christie.
He took what the defense was giving him that time. There was nobody on him on the 3-point shot. Boy, don't give him the lights out.
Johnson, a wide open look, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Pass to Christie. That three off the mark. The Spurs have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. The three from Johnson. And Lively pulls it down. Mavericks trail by 16. Here's Christie. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Irving against Paul. Fox kicks to Johnson. On the wing, Johnson shoots the three. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Johnson's got 9 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Launches a three. Hits it from three-point range. Johnson's got 15 points in just the second half.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Castle's checked in for Chris Paul. Thompson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. San Antonio leading by 22. Fox inside the line. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Dinwiddie for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Sohan. Offensive rebound. Champagnie passes to Sohan. Kicks it out to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Spurs.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Victor Wembanyama.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Thompson way outside. The shot's good. Marshall making the play. The 3 from Johnson. Another miss by Johnson. Here's Lively. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. It was a tale of 2 teams. All right, David, thanks so much. run things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
That's a confident shot right there by the rookie. Castle wants to keep improving that part of his game.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Spurs. It's a three-point game. Launches it. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Fox.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Leonard with the ball. Out guarded by Fox. Dunn misses. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. The kick out to Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. Off target from three-point range. For the Clippers, it's been a slow start here. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Powell. Over Castle. The shot by Powell, no good. Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Vassell. San Antonio again missing. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. Well, he's worried about a number of issues, and front and center, James Harden. He said James will dissect you. It's hard to speed him up and hard to slow him down. He's their catalyst. But he thinks if they do a good job on Harden, they have a good shot at winning. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Come on, that lefty stroke of James Harden, just so pretty.
A three from Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got a couple of threes now in the first for San Antonio. Harden kicks to Leonard. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. Good on the three-point shot.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the three from the other end.
Fox against Harden. Fox passes to Vassell. The three. The Clippers grab the miss. It's Powell on the wing. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And so Fox will bring it up for the Spurs. Castle. And a miss there on the triple. The Clippers trail. Looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
And this is something Vassell has really improved. Now you have to guard him closely from deep.
Leonard with no one around. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Wembanyama passes to Vassell. Back to Wembanyama. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, how about the range? Wembanyama has that rare ability at the center spot.
Outside Leonard, three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Leonard's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Harden surveying the D. Zubac kicks to Dunn. Harden right side. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Harden's got his second basket of the game.
Big three-point shot from James Harden. Look, this man locks in, and that is his shot.
Vassell finds Wembanyama. Stolen by Harden. From deep three-point territory. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Castle misses. The Clippers shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Harden outside. in time. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Victor Wembanyama. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Chris Paul is out there with Fox. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. Then there's Keldon Johnson. And it's Champagnie in at the 3, the small forward. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. Here's Coffee from downtown. Drains it from beyond the arc. Coffee's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Paul dishes to Johnson. There's the 3. Good on the triple.
I love Johnson's attitude. Marches down and gets his revenge with the 3.
Clippers trail by 4. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Coffee. Screen by Zubac. Over Sohan. Zubac's no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Call for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
LA's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And here's Simmons for 3. Rebound by Sohan. Spurs leading by 4. Pass to Champagnie. And the wide-open shot from Paul gets the three-pointer to fall. Paul's got 6.
The defense cannot give Paul any airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Jones, no one around him. And it's good assisting on the play with Simmons.
3.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Sohan. Paul passes to Johnson. 6 to shoot. For the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. Fox with the steal. It's 2-on-1. Here's Sohan. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 4, and he gets it to go.
Bogdanovich is a very consistent shooter from the field. He's got great mechanics and can just pepper you with shots.
Paul dishes to Johnson. Simmons with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. They get it again. Jones kicks to Bogdanovich. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. San Antonio's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Ball left side. No good with the triple. Los Angeles has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Sohan. Johnson, a wide open look, drills the three-pointer. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter.
When I tell you that Keldon Johnson has a beautiful three-point shot, when he's feeling it, oh man, it's automatic.
Bogdanovich passes to Coffee. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Sohan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Clippers trail by 5. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. The rebound by Johnson.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Bogdanovich. Right side Jones. There's the triple. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. 3-pointer, Fox. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that'll do it for the first half. All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Zubac in at the 5. Now Harden following De'Aaron Fox's 3-point attempt. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from James Harden. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
It's good from long range.
Taking control of the tempo. Harden won't let the other team turn their last 3 into a run.
Castle misses. LA's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Dunn shot's good.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Did you talk about the fastest players in the league? De'Aaron Fox is in the running, and I say that literally.
Kevin, he is at his best when he is attacking the lane. He's a lefty that is a tremendous finisher, and his floater, arguably, might be the best in the game.
San Antonio leading. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Castle misses.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
The numbers are talking. Harden with a huge night, showing great versatility.
Barnes passes to Vassell. Spurs passing it around. They get it back. Here's Castle. Traps in the tray. Castle's got 6.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
Pass to Leonard. Jacks up a 3. Leonard with the range.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. From deep, Harden. San Antonio with the rebound. Stolen by Harden to the paint. Deflects the pass and stolen by Barnes. Fox with it. Zubac defending. Vassell, no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
A 3 from Leonard. And it's Fox with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And you don't anticipate a guy over 7 feet tall pulling up and drilling a shot like that.
And Harden launches it from deep. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Vassell finds Wembanyama. Fades back. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Blocking foul called on De'Aaron Fox. First personal foul.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Johnson. Outside Bogdanovich. It could go. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on...
James Harden getting it done for the Clippers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Ball out there with Fox, and it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the San Antonio 5. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Pass to Coffey. Dunn, wide open, he fires, knocks down the 3 ball. Dunn's got the lead up to 3 now for the Clippers.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Sinks the 3-pointer.
We're real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Coffey. That ball. Nice speed that time from Bogdanovich.
4-3.
And the Clippers lead by 3.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
San Antonio making a switch here. Gassol's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. And it's Ben Simmons in for Bogdanovich. And here's Simmons for 3. Offensive rebound. Outside Leonard. Back to Simmons. The second chance effort. Clippers moving the ball around. The Clippers again turning it over.
That was an, okay, let's say that was an option. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
A different look now for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Harrison Barnes comes in for Keldon Johnson. And it's Vassell in for Paul. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. James Harden comes in for Ben Simmons. It's deflected. Barnes finds Wembanyama. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Harden inside the 3-point line. And the Clippers miss again.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. Harden with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. Takes the 3. The 3 goes down the hatch from Kawhi.
I I've seen ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Here is Harden. Pass to Powell. Here's the three. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists in the game.
Meet your point guard. Harden stirs the drink for you as effectively as he scores.
2 minutes
A
remaining.
three from Wembanyama. Wembanyama! A big man with big range.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Kicks it out to Harden. And stolen by Vassell. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. And here's Barnes for 3. Shot clock at 6. Oh, they get it back. Fox against Harden. Here's Castle. A three-pointer off the mark.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Pass to Wembanyama. From past the arc. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
And here's Harden for 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Spurs shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Laces one from 3.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Looking to end the run. Harden kicks to Dunn. It's up a 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Castle. And he misses the second attempt, but one more coming up here. And he finally gets one to drop after missing the first 2. That brings them within 2 here.
And that might be a confidence shaker right there. Missing 2 out of 3 when you've got a chance to even the game up. That will stick with you.
The kick out to Barnes. Fox passes to Barnes from downtown. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throw down.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
From deep, Harden. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. What a show they put on here.
Do you believe, BA, that these guys are coming in and not thinking about that very same thing? These guys want to test each other tonight, and you wonder, whoever gets the best of the other guy, will that elevate the next couple weeks of play for them in terms of their confidence? So a big man battle. Let's keep a close eye on it.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubats in at the center position, locking down the middle. Drains the triple.
Kawhi typically solid from three. You're not sure you want to leave him open like that.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. Feels good about their chances if they can prevent Kawhi Leonard from taking over. We're talking about a first ballot Hall of Famer who can score from all three levels and can take your best scorer out of the game. I asked him, so what's the plan? He said, survive.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Harden. Out to Powell. Fires the three. The Mavericks pull it in.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
So interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, BA, that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in LA, they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Harden against Irving. Back to Harden. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. 6 on the shot clock. Wide open look. The shot that time not on target.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Tries it from 19. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Irving looking around. On the wing, Thompson. Fires for 3. Gafford passes to Davis. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Hits the trifecta.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Pass to Davis. Thompson with it. Dunn in his pocket.
2 minutes remaining.
Gafford passes to Irving.
2 minutes.
Gafford the screen. From the wing. Irving, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And despite his injury history, Kawhi still has the ability to take over games, Brent.
Yeah, does it feel, BA, that Kawhi sometimes is even more patient and more deliberate in the way he delivers in games? I think he's the type of talent that can slow himself and the game down at his will and still be a lockdown defender.
Now here's Zubats. No points yet. Zubats with a screen on Thompson. There's the triple. The shot by Dunn, no good.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
One of the quickest releases in the game. Kyrie staying a step ahead.
Leonard for 3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Washington outside. Pass to Irving. Outside for Davis. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Zubats. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Dunn. Offline with a 3.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Harden can't hit. Stolen by Harden. Here's Leonard on the wing. Harden with 2 seconds left. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Dallas. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Mavericks.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
I love the passing that they've displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
They've got Najee Marshall. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Christie in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Ryan, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Here's Jones. And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, pay the price.
Dunn. He's checked in for the Clippers. Dallas leading by 3. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Pulls it from the corner. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Dallas has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Bogdanovich against Dinwiddie. Here's Christie. It's good from the top of the key. Christie's got his second basket of the game. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Jones. Fires from deep. And he buries his first look.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Left side Irving. And there have been a few teams lately who have been stockpiling draft picks, Brent. What do you think of that approach?
Well, B.A., if you look at the success of the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So getting multiple bites at the apple is a great strategy for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team.
Now here's Dinwiddie. No made baskets yet. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Bogdanovich from long range knocks down the long J. And the Clippers lead by 1.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
Irving, steps back and drains the jumper. Irving's got 8.
Can't drift back on Kyrie Irving when he's handling the ball like that. He's actively surveying the defense and looking for the pull-up.
Here's Christie. That three's off the mark. Well, Brent, this is the 8th season for Bogdanovich. He's as steady as a metronome, man.
You know, the thing, B.A., I don't think guys appreciate him as much as they should in that off-guard position. He is gritty and competitive. He can shoot the ball. He's willing to take big shots. And I love the pace and competitiveness he plays with.
Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Christie, defended by Bogdanovich. For 3, Dinwiddie. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's picked off. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Dinwiddie with it. Dunn in his pocket. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
He can really beat you up from deep. Irving, such a sharp shooter.
On the wing, Jones. Jones sets a screen. Dunn. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Dallas leading by 4. Here's Christie. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. He has 7.
Oh, what a nice find by Kyrie that time, balancing his offensive attack.
Blocking foul called on Kyrie Irving. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Los Angeles. Harden comes in for Bogdanovich. 35 seconds left to play in the second quarter. They set the screen. Three-pointer, Harden. And the three-pointer goes. Harden's got 5 points.
Well, you better be right up on James Harden or else he's going to bury these threes, and he will do it in bunches.
Davis finds Williams. Back to Davis. On the wing, Thompson. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Outside Harden. Leonard for 3. And Gafford with the block. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. Ooh, they're measuring up the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And so in the game for the Clippers, Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubac in at the 5 down low. Now here's Davis. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Clippers trail by 4. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Dallas.
Down into the lineup for your back.
And here are the Clippers now.
26. Spencer Dinwiddie.
Leonard outside. Back to Harden. Screen by Leonard. Beyond the arc. Harden misses. The Mavericks lead by 4. Out to Thompson. Outside Davis. Back to Thompson. 4-3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Count it! Leonard for 3.
Nice teamwork. The right guy ends up with the ball in his hands, and Kawhi finishes that possession.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian, Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities.
And that's Harden. He can beat you equally off the dribble or off the catch.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Gafford. Washington outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dinwiddie. They get it back. Out to Thompson. Launches it. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
And Klay Thompson, one of those guys where you hit the switch as a lights-out shooter.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. Williams comes in for Dinwiddie. From the corner, it's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 11 rebounds in the game. Leonard passes to Harden. Takes it inside, out to Leonard. Back to Harden. Launches a three.
2 minutes remaining.
And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
2 minutes.
Gafford passes to Marshall. Gafford the screen. Thompson against Leonard. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
So many little things that Klay Thompson does for his team that go unnoticed. Trust me, they're not unappreciated.
Jones, he's checked in for Dunn.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here's Jones. Powell outside. Harden from outside. He drops it from range. Harden's got 11 points.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Here's Marshall. Gafford passes to Davis. Pass to Williams. The three from Thompson. Again, the miss by Dallas. And it's Leonard with the ball for Los Angeles. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Christie comes in for Thompson. Coffey, he's checked in for the Clippers. Bogdanovich comes in for Powell. Harden, the pass to Coffey. Back to Harden. Takes a three. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Lively with a screen on Jones. Pass to Marshall. Here's Christie. Here's the three. Davis, a pass to Christie. Puts up a three. He buries it from 3. He's got 10.
Davis is really suited for their offense. Does not have to do it all by himself. And using his teammates there.
Zubac with it. Back to Coffey. Outside Bogdanovich. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Well, he's an accurate shooter and has some great confidence. Bogdanovich with a beauty.
Here's Christie. Top of the key jumper, no good. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Mavericks. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Clippers trail. They've got Kyrie Irving. Edwards out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Williams in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. It's Edwards on the wing for 3. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Marshall. The kick out to Williams. On the wing, Irving. And the Mavericks with some changes. Prosper's checked in for Edwards. And Exum subbed in for Marshall. Well, the Clippers shooting just 38% for this game so far. Coffey on the wing to take the lead. On target from range.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open had to give it up.
Pass to Lively. Williams on the wing. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And Dallas making a change here. Marshall's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Simmons is checked in. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Irving for 3. Exum outside. There's a screen by Marshall. From the arc. Sinks it from distance. And the Mavericks lead by 2. Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Now here's Leonard. Pass to Coffey. Back to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Irving. Back to Exum. The kick out to Williams. On the wing, Irving. Defended by Dunn. And Irving, the bucket on the assist from Williams. Now it's a 5-point Maverick lead.
And Kyrie is a threat from anywhere beyond the arc, including those corners.
Here's Coffey. Back to Dunn.
Dallas foul.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Exum. And it's Thompson in for Williams. Harden, the pass to Powell. Out to Leonard. There's the 3. And it's blocked by Davis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. It's stolen by Irving. Here we go, one-on-one. And if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Offensive rebound. Thompson outside. Stolen by Harden. Powell outside. Back to Harden. Dunn outside. Leonard outside. Outside Harden. Shot clock at 5.
2 minutes.
To the left side wing. Pure from three-point range.
Well, Harden in sync with his teammates, and he's looking to create whenever he can.
Irving, the pass to Davis. And here's Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Back to Harden. Leonard with a screen on Thompson. This one for 3. Harden can't hit.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Irving going inside. Gafford finds Davis. Takes the 3. The shot no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Up to Powell. Back to Leonard. To tie it up. Outside Harden. It's Powell on the wing. Oh, nails the triple!
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now here's Irving. Out to Thompson. Powell with a steal. He's got a clear path. Washington against Leonard. Outside for Harden. Over Irving. Gafford grabs the miss. Davis, the pass to Washington. Now here's Gafford. The 3 from Thompson. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that's going to do
Be on a swivel tonight, Kevin, and we're going to see a lot of plays in transition and maybe a lot of turnovers as well.
Well, we're buckled in either way. And here's Irving. Outside for Davis. Now, here's Washington. Guarded close. 5 on the clock. Thompson for the triple. And no good. Good work defensively by Fox. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Fades away. And he gets the bucket.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Coach, only 2 players have led the NBA in blocks as a rookie. Manute Bol and our favorite, Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Kevin, Wembanyama is already special defensively, not only as a shot blocker, but the amount of ground that he can cover to affect shots. And there are people around the league that believe that he can become the best defender of all time.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Drills it from outside.
And how's that for an answer? Thompson getting his revenge in style there.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Gafford finds Thompson. Dallas moving it around. On its way from Irving for 2. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And with the appropriate jump shot to be a high-volume scorer, Irving has lights out shooting ability.
Wembanyama against Davis. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Thompson dishes to Davis. Shoots. Vassell grabs the board.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And he misses his first shot of the game. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Nobody near Irving. Hits the three-point bomb. Irving's got 7 points.
The corner 3 by Kyrie. That's a nice ring to it.
On the wing, Barnes. He's guarded by Davis. Barnes can't get it to go. And the Mavericks with possession. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Davis gets to Washington. Thompson outside. Right side, Irving. From the baseline. Rebound, San Antonio.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Back to Washington. Off target with his three. San Antonio trailing here. And once again, Coach, this storied San Antonio franchise is on the upswing.
It sure is, Kevin. Look, they've got a Hall of Fame coach and a potential Hall of Fame centerpiece to build a team around. They've got great talent evaluators in the front office. You can't ask for a better recipe for success.
Here's Wembanyama. He's got 5. No good from the wing. Thompson with it. Out guarded by Fox. Thompson with the bucket.
A silky smooth jump shooter. Once Thompson senses separation, he's rising without hesitation.
A shot by Wembanyama. No good. Thompson up top. He's got 5 and some very quick points for him on that possession. He's got 7. Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Wembanyama. Connects from three-point range.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Now here is Irving. He has 7. Davis, that's for 2. Wembanyama with the rebound. And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Irving. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. His three-pointer's off the mark. Gets it off. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
We've got Spencer Dinwiddie. He's out there with Irving. Christie is out there with Derek Lively. And it's Marshall in at the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. A shot by Paul, no good. Dallas leading by 6. Outside Irving. Fires from the corner. The rebound by Champagny. Paul with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
3 points.
Paul's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Out to the right wing. Poke loose. Back to Irving. Pass to Dinwiddie. Just 5 to shoot. That one goes in. Christie's got his first points in this one.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Johnson. Hasn't made one yet. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
You know, some guys who rely on their strength aren't great shooters. Johnson, though, is in a different category.
On its way from Irving for 2. Again, the Mavericks score.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Right side, Fox. Johnson outside. From outside the arc, drains the three-pointer. Johnson's got 6.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator.
And Paul with a clear path to the hoop. A miss that time would have put him up. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. To the left wing. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better. Bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done different.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is.
Now Johnson. After Spencer Dinwiddie missing on that last three-pointer, knocks it loose. Pass to Irving. Going inside. Dinwiddie wide open. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Dinwiddie's got it all tied up now for Dallas.
On the catch and shoot, you have to be decisive, and Dinwiddie shows the ability to do just that. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Some changes here for the Mavericks. Davis is checked in for Najee Marshall. B.J. Washington comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie, and it's Williams in for Irving. Then for the Spurs, Wembanyama. He's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Vassell comes in for Johnson, and Paul subbed in for Fox. Now Davis. Following Chris Paul's three-point attempt, Davis the pass to Thompson. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Now it's a three-point Maverick lead.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown. He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Now, here's Washington. Still scoreless. 4 on the clock. Thompson for the triple. Another three for Dallas.
Well, Thompson is having no trouble finding himself shots, and he'll just keep pouring them in as long as he can.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Davis with it, and it's Vassell picking him up, and Davis puts it in.
And the soft jump shot there of Davis. You got to respect his perimeter game.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. A three from Wembanyama, and it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Paul with the three, and so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Defensive, thank you, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the center, locking down the middle. Davis gets a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Davis has got 5.
It's always a good sign when the three is falling for Davis. It really opens up the rest of his game.
Vassell against Washington. A 3 from Barnes. Davis with some nice deep.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Thompson finds Washington. Dallas moving it around. Thompson against Barnes. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. No good on the triple. Spurs trail by 14. Left side, Fox. Wembanyama passes to Vassell. Lets it go from deep. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. There's the triple. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Davis. He's got 16.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Davis, that's for two. And it's Fox with the rebound. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Vassell. Misses the three. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And Thompson kicks to Irving. Fox with the steal. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the game here.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Marshall's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Vassell.
Second team foul.
The three from Barnes. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Out to Thompson. From the arc. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds now in the game. The kick out to Barnes. Off target from three-point range. Dallas leading by 14.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Thompson.
2 minutes.
Launches it. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Thompson against Barnes. Drains it from beyond the arc. Barnes has got 6.
And that's one of Fox's strengths, trying to involve his teammates first. A really good passer who wants to play for his guys.
Nobody near Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Barnes has got it back down to single digits for the Spurs. Dallas has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Thompson passes to Irving. Davis kicks to Marshall. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Marshall's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. On the wing, Thompson. Davis dishes to Thompson. Outside for Davis. Thompson passes to Davis. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. Off target from outside. Mavericks leading by 11. Inside. And stolen by Barnes.
Dallas foul.
The Spurs shoot their second free throw attempt on the night.
Third team foul.
A generational talent. Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Christie comes in for Klay Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy. But a rally like this is how you do it.
Sohan finds Johnson. Here's the 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Christie. Pass to Davis. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Dallas again missing.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
And Wembanyama, that's for 2. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. And we've reached the end of the third. Mavericks lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right here. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Derek Lively. Then there's Christie, and it's Marshall in at the 4 spot. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Paul with the ball, defended by Dinwiddie. Paul kicks to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Paul passes to Johnson. Beyond the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. 17 points was their biggest margin. And on the way from Irving for 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Johnson from outside. Good on the triple.
Johnson. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The shot's good from Christie.
And how about the awareness of Dinwiddie? Excellent job spotting the open teammate there.
To the wing right side. Here's Sohan. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Sohan's got himself on the board with 3 there.
What a time for him to step up. Big 3 right there.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity.
Driving in. Outside, Fox. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. From deep, Johnson. Christie with the rebound.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. But look, he's got to find something easier.
Pass to Marshall. And here is Irving. Over to the wing. Here's Christie. Offline with his 3. Spurs trail by 5. And there's the call. The time, Spencer Dinwiddie. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Davis comes in for Marshall. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Christie. And it's Thompson in for Dinwiddie.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Spurs have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And that one's good. Barnes.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Davis setting the pick for Irving. Gafford kicks to Thompson. Dallas moving it around. Irving against Fox. And here's Washington outside. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it out. Spurs making a switch here. Paul's checked in. San Antonio's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. No good on the wing 3. The Mavericks leading. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Paul with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Paul dishes to Barnes. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Hands it from downtown.
Stepping up, Davis is a fantastic option late. You know, with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
And the basket by Vassell.
That is a big-time shot from Vassell. This guy is a gamer.
Thompson passes to Irving. Produced screen on Paul. Irving. Good.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And it's Paul penetrating. Here's Castle. A 3-pointer, no good. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Thompson for the triple. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. And the Spurs with possession. Ball against Thompson. Fires from deep. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Time to take over. Paul senses this game is hanging in the balance.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team foul.
Irving with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. Paul with the ball. Outside for Wembanyama. And time expires. Fantastic defensive play to seal. All right, David, thank you.
Harden. And it's Zubats in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's going to be the Clippers off the tip. And certainly on paper, this game is something of a mismatch, Doris.
Yes, it is, but it's always dangerous when one team is expected to win by a large margin. Because why? Human nature. Can't skip steps. These are still professional basketball players. That underdog can be a real dog.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. It's a three-point game. The shot by Dunn, no good. Pass to Castle. Barnes with it. Jacks up a 3 after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
With that deep stroke, I like Barnes' ability to switch between the 3 and 4 spots. Two distinct things in terms of spacing on the floor and the requirements of the jobs.
Leonard for 3. Outside for Harden. The 3. Drops in the 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat, and they have to deal with one of the quickest guys in the league in De'Aaron Fox. Coach told me it's almost impossible to stay in front of De'Aaron, so we'll try to give whoever is guarding him help, especially if Fox gets rolling. We'll see how that plan works.
Okay, thanks, Allie. The Spurs have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Doris, looking back at James Harden's time in Houston, what an incredible individual run he went on.
Come on, Brian. Finished in the top 3 in MVP voting 5 times with the Rockets. Came so close to getting to an NBA Finals. He's still beloved in the city of Houston.
Vassell with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Castle for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Always ready to fire. Castle wasting no time.
Harden against Fox. Harden, the pass to Dunn. From deep. Out to Leonard. The 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Leonard's got 6 points.
This guy has such a nose for the basket. Kawhi Leonard not afraid to let it fly on the catch.
Here's Vassell. No good on the 3.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Zubats. Barnes with the rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
On the wing, Vassell. Defended by Harden. Fox with a screen on Leonard from behind the arc. Barnes, no good. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. 3-point lead. Dunn's shot is good.
Well, just nice to see the time spent in the gym by Chris Dunn coming to fruition on that jumper.
2 minutes remaining in the
Vassell passes to Fox. Outside Barnes. Buries it from 3. Barnes has got his second basket.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Spurs trail by 3. Out to the right wing. Castle for 3. Out to Fox. The 3 is up. Pass to Castle. A deep 3. Leonard pulls down the board. Los Angeles leading by 3. And Doris, the Clippers with new jerseys, a shiny new arena, and an ownership group that is very aggressive. They want some shiny hardware to go with it.
BA, you have to appreciate an ownership group that is willing to spend and make all the right moves in order to position yourself for the championship. But now the players need to come through. And what has been their undoing in recent years is injuries and the lack of availability of their best players. Age and health still hover over this organization.
Jones, he's checked in for Dunn. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, Wembanyama sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth 3-point shots.
Harden, deep 3-point land. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
34 seconds left in the first. Pulls up. Shot by Leonard, no good. San Antonio trailing here. There's a screen from deep. Johnson. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Shot by Leonard, no good. Paul against Harden. Paul, a screen on Zubac. Johnson for 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
It's Jones at power forward with Zubac at center. Bogdanovic is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Coffey in at the 3. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Lets it fly. They get the rebound. Right wing. There's the 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
Outside Bogdanovic. Simmons, the pass to Zubac. Jones feels it out. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, Doris, whenever Derrick Jones Jr. is out there, we're all expecting a highlight from him.
Oh, there's no question. The dunk champion back in 2020, this guy is only 6'6", but his hops, some of the epic throwdowns he has, oh my goodness.
Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Jones. Zubac with a screen on Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Jones, the pass to Coffey. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. Dunn comes in for Simmons. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Paul. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Fox for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. Jones from outside. Rebound by San Antonio.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. And that 3 is knocked down by Kawhi.
Well, this guy is never a bad option in a tough situation. Kawhi Leonard under duress. Nicely done.
Los Angeles has gone 7 for 17 from 3-point range so far in this matchup. Bogdanovic, no good. San Antonio leading. Sohan, the pass to Johnson. This one for 3. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
I like Johnson's focus at the perimeter. He's pretty careful about when he shoots the 3.
Here's Bogdanovic. Out to Leonard. And there's the screen. Launches it. Rebound by San Antonio. Sohan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Barnes. Over to the left wing. It's Barnes on the wing. Now here's Fox. 6 to shoot. Here's Castle. Johnson for 3. Jones grabs the board. Clippers trail by 5. Bogdanovic passes to Dunn. A minute 20 left in the half. Puts up a 3. And Bogdanovic is good for 3. Bogdanovic has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Picked up by Sohan. Johnson for 3. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5. Looking shaky out there. And a deep 3 from Leonard. Offensive board. Pass to Dunn. Screen by Leonard. Dunn, the pass to Bogdanovich. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
And credit to Bogdanovich for not giving up there. He gets a shot off and wins a foul for his trouble.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Norm Powell comes in for Jones. And it's James Harden in for Dunn.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Here's Vassell. And the 3 off target. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The 3 from Barnes. Knocks it down from distance. Barnes has got 9.
And that's the thing about Barnes. He doesn't always look like he's moving fast, but very few guys seem to catch him.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Paul, shot is off. Outside Harden. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his selection.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5. Barnes passes to Vassell. Sinks the tray. Vassell's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Doris, some use the term stocks to add up steals and blocks. Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama's stocks are through the roof.
Well, in fact, since the turn of the century, only 5 rookies ever have averaged over 3, quote, stocks per game. Victor and Chet are both on that list. And listen, if you're a passionate NBA fan, you are so excited about these 2 young men. The size and the skill and the eye-popping things they're doing on a nightly basis. NBA is in good hands.
Pass to Dunn. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Here's Castle. 4-3. Barnes. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Well, for some reason, no one accounting for Barnes on the offensive glass, and that cost them.
Harden misses.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Barnes with a screen on Powell. The 3 is up. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. Of course, there's one thing for sure. When Kawhi Leonard is available, he's elite.
There's no question about it, Ryan. And it's so difficult to watch a player who cares so deeply about the game as Kawhi does not have his body hold up. It's been unfortunate over the years to see the toll injuries have taken on his career. But boy, oh boy, clutch, skilled, competitive, tough, every attribute you could want.
From deep, Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 9 rebounds now. 3-pointer, Harden. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. San Antonio has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep.
I'll tell you, when Wemby starts driving, how do you stop the pull-up? I mean, there's just no way.
Harden finds Leonard. Lets the 3 fly. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Leonard's got 6 in the quarter.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal #1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Pass to Powell. Now Harden. 1:41 left in the third quarter of the game. Dunn outside. Three-pointer, no good. And here are the Spurs now. They're on a 14-6 run. Drew the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
When looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Johnson comes in for Vassell. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Out to Leonard. Jones sets a screen. Leonard passes to Zubac. Leonard inside. He's against Sohan. Three-pointer, Harden. Rebound by San Antonio. Sohan outside to the inside. Fox finds Johnson. Fox with a screen on Zubac. Here's Johnson. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Clippers trail by 5. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Jones from outside knocks down the triple. Jones has got 6.
Well, Kawhi understands now he commands so much attention that his passing ability has got to be on point.
Picked up by Sohan. Pass to Fox. And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it.
Substitution on the court.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. For the tie. Outside Bogdanovich. Shoots over Paul. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Kawhi Leonard out there with Derek Jones. Then there's Chris Dunn. Then there's Amir Coffey. And it's Bogdanovich in at the shooting guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Fires for 3. And the basket by Coffey. Coffey's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Paul passes to Johnson. From deep. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got 5 rebounds in the game. Bogdanovich down low. He's covered by Fox. To take the lead. Sohan with a rebound. And it's Paul with the ball for the Spurs. 2-point game. Champagne's shot is off.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Pass to Leonard. The 3. The shot by Dunn, no good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
San Antonio again can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Shot by Leonard, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Oh, got that one up quick. And the Spurs lead by 5.
You got to be impressed with Fox's court awareness. He has a feel for when one of his guys is uncovered.
Outside Bogdanovich. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
From deep, Johnson. The Clippers grab the miss. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Rebounded by Fox. San Antonio's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Some changes for Los Angeles. Zubats, he's checked in for Jones. Norm Powell comes in for Coffey. And it's James Harden in for Bogdanovich. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Harrison Barnes comes in for Johnson. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Champagny. And Castle subbed in for Paul. Pass to Castle. The 3 from Barnes. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Oh, that is absolutely monumental. And you have to admire the way Barnes carries himself right now. I love his poise.
Powell for 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one.
Norman Powell on the big-time delivery.
Offensive rebound. Fox left side. Fires the 3. That shot off the mark. The Clippers have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Pass to Zubats. Here's Dunn. Outside for Harden. 6 on the shot clock to take the lead. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Oh, can you say important bucket by Harden? James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it.
Drills it from deep. And the Spurs lead by 2.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Here's Zubats. Back to Harden. Leonard up top. Takes a 3. Zubats finds Leonard. Outside Harden. Launches a 3. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
A huge shot. His three-point shooting has been outstanding tonight.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Back to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Dunn. He's guarded closely. Back to Zubats. It's Powell on the wing. Misses a 3.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Outside Barnes. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2.
If this young man is pretty steady at the line, Wembanyama can get this done. Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the three-point lead.
Leonard for 3. He's off from 3. Here's Zubats. No good there. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. And all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
like to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Anthony Davis is out there with Washington. Then there's Irving. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Thompson into the shooting guard. Now here's Leonard. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. And that one drops for him.
I like Leonard's shot right there. He's very comfortable from that distance.
Stolen by Harden. Dunn dishes to Powell. Takes a three. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Irving surveying the floor. Buries the long-range jumper.
And how's that for an answer? Thompson getting his revenge in style there.
Leonard, that's for two. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Harden draws the double. Dunn against Davis. Dunn attacking. Nobody near Leonard. And it's off from three-point range. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
Davis gets a wide-open look. And another basket for Dallas.
Hey, how many bigs do you know that can pull up like that and knock down the jumper? I could probably count them on two hands.
Dunn, wide open, he fires, hits it from three-point range.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Over in the corner, Washington. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Harden inside the three-point line. A rebound by Washington.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. Now here's Powell, following the miss by Anthony Davis. There's 1:47 left to play in the first. Irving against Zubac. Irving kicks to Washington. On the wing, Thompson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Jones checked in for the Clippers. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Najee Marshall comes in for P.J. Washington. Christie, he's checked in for Thompson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Leonard with the bucket.
Well, the pick gives Leonard some space, and he wisely calls his own number.
Here's Christie. Offensive rebound to the right side. Dinwiddie outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Christie. The three. Rebound by the Clippers. Harden with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. Harden the pass to Pop. And here's Jones. It's stolen by Davis. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Christie. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Harden. Takes it out to Leonard. Back to Harden. Shoots the three. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Harden. Leonard's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Clippers. Just 3 on the clock. He can't get it to go. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Dallas Mavericks. He delivered 9. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Kyrie Irving. He's out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Derek Lively is out there with Christie. And it's Marshall in at the 4-man position. Here's Christie. He has yet to score.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. The Mavericks pull it in. Dinwiddie for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Marshall.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
The shot's good from Christie.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
LA has gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Here's Coffey, defended by Christie. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. A different look for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Amir Coffey. And it's done in for Simmons. And then for Dallas, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Edwards comes in for Christie. It's Thompson in for Spencer Dinwiddie. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Jones. On the wing, Jones. Fires for 3. Again, the miss by Jones. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Snatched up. Pass to Marshall. Here is Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Thompson passes to Edwards. No good on the 3. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Wasted no time on that one. Leonard's got 11. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Here's Zubac. Done outside. Outside Leonard. From past the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Thompson. 12 points for him. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Outside Bogdanovich. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
A dead-eye shooter. Bogdan working off the pass there.
Thompson from long range. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. They're shooting 5 for 8.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Jones, no one around him. It's Jones on the wing. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Irving can't hit. The Clippers in the lead. And here's Leonard from three. He scores his sixth bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The shot by Thompson, no good. It's stolen by Edwards. And Marshall kicks to Irving. Dallas, no good that time either. Outside Leonard. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on...
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Traps in the tray. Davis has got 7.
Surprised the defense that time. They dared Davis to take that shot, and now they pay the price.
Harden has a wide open look. Sinks the triple. Harden's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
Good job there by Leonard setting that screen.
And it's Davis missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Kicks it out to Harden. Powell, no one around him. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Thompson for the triple. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
For the 3, the Mavericks pull it in. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Gafford with the ball. Zubac defending. Zubac against Gafford. Shoots over Zubac. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Harden the pass to Zubac. From outside, off the mark. Mavericks trail by 7. And here is Gafford. Still without a basket. Now here's Harden. Pass to Zubac. This one for 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Chris Dunn picks one up. This is his first free throw of the game. For the Clippers, Eubanks comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's Derek Jones in for Chris Dunn. And Dallas also making the switch. Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for P.J. Washington. The Mavericks shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Here's Davis. Davis owning the paint and gets it to go.
When he's at his best, Davis is in attack mode, getting to that rim and playing with power down low.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Thompson finds Irving. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Outside Irving. Davis kicks to Thompson. Dallas moving the ball around. Dinwiddie the bounce pass. Here's Gafford. Count that one.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Harden the pass to Jones. Back to Harden. Powell for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now Gafford shoots over Powell. Eubanks grabs the miss. Here's Harden on the wing. He's covered by Irving. Harden gets the bucket.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Here's Thompson. Rebound by the Clippers. Eubanks got 4 rebounds in this game. Over Irving. Kicks it out to Leonard. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hits the three-point bomb. Eubanks got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles.
Yeah, Leonard really utilizing the vision to find the crack in the defensive coverage.
Outside Irving. Thompson for three. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Their lead at 11. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Clippers leading by 11. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Williams is out there with Irving. And there's Christie. Then it's Derek Lively. And it's Marshall in at the power forward. Dallas on defense. Harden outside. Three-pointer. Rebound by Marshall. And here's Marshall. Will bring it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Williams. The 3. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Stolen. Puts it up. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got 5 rebounds tonight. Harden surveying the D. Cuts off the pass. Williams for 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Harden left side. Lobbed up there for Miller. And stolen by Williams. To the middle. Lively's shot is off.
Would have been a sensational alley-oop finish. Tough to nail the timing down off the long pass, though.
And stolen by Leonard. There's the lob to the hoop. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And that's the connection Leonard has with his guys. He knows when to go for that alley-oop.
The shot's good from Christie.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Clippers leading by 8. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Eubanks got his 6th rebound on the night. Got that one up quick. Miller's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
All the talk is about Harden scoring, but I tell you what, he can dish that rock too.
And Irving launches it from deep. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Eubanks. Marshall with the steal. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. Buries the jumper to finish the break. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
A different look for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Eubanks. Norman Powell comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Miller. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie. And it's Thompson in for Williams. Here's Gafford. And the rejection by Zubac. Dunn kicks to Leonard. But tried by Zubac.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal, leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Never lacking confidence, zero hesitation from Kyrie there.
Here's Harden, and there's the drive. Takes the three. Thompson with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 7. Davis, the pass to Gafford. And on the way from Irving for 3. Out to Thompson. Three-pointer. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
Fantastic to see Klay Thompson deliver when his team needs a basket most.
Harden dishes to Leonard. Harden against Irving. Los Angeles with another miss.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Thompson from long range. Clippers leading by 4. Harden outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And it's almost impossible to stay down on Harden's shot fake. I mean, he's effective at getting defenders in the air, and when that happens, you're at his mercy. Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Thompson passes to Gafford. Outside Irving. Jacks up a 3. It's good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Comfortable in the clutch. That's who Kyrie Irving is. Unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Both free throws good for Irving.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Davis. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Leonard with it. They'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Boy, it's a scary sight when Kawhi Leonard starts lighting it up like this.
Pass to Gafford. Count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Here's Dunn. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For great...